Hey, Penny, how are you? Hi, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. So you know what? This comes with it comes with its own Caesar, but I also have this Caesar here too that I got from my favorite store. I came on here to talk about a few things. I'm not for sure which Facebook you guys are following me on, but I've been going live on my Facebook page, and a lot of people have been interacting with me on Facebook. I got to see which one I'm going live on. Hold on one second. Uh, okay, which one am I going live on? Hopefully, it's the one that I'll be using on YouTube. Dupree PT Patrick. That was my club name. Oh no, this is Caesar. You don't put eggs in Caesar salad. This is a Caesar salad. I mean, you probably can, but I don't. I don't like eggs. Yeah, eggs in Caesar salad. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. My links. Okay. No, I'll be going on live on PT's point of. Okay, I don't go live on PT's point of view. I go live on something else, but that's fine. Oh yes, I am. Okay, yeah. So I do be going live anyway. So I've been going live on there anyway. Uh, ooh, I don't know if I want to use this. Just still got some paper in there. Whew. So I've been invited to come to the club in Dallas. They asked me, I heard you looking for a new home. I don't know who told you that, because I don't I don't live in Dallas anymore, baby. I don't, and I unless if it's something monthly, I could do. If it's like a monthly thing, yeah, I could do that. But no. This is Caesar salad with salmon. Caesar salad with salmon. So I want to talk. We're gonna do some political stuff. I don't do political at night when I'm doing my shows, but we're gonna do it now. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Mix it all up real good and everything. I'm gonna probably put some more. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing some anchovies, but I didn't buy any anchovies when I was at the store. I did, but I ate them up already. So I came on here we're gonna do political. We're gonna do everything. We're just gonna talk, okay? As I enjoy myself. If you don't like to see me smack, it's your time to exit. If you want to see me smacking, it's time to exit. Happy New Year. Yes, if you don't want to see me smacking, it's time for you to exit. If you don't want to see me smacking, time for you to exit. Because I'm going to smack and I'm going to chew with my mouth wide open. So let me say this first of all. For those who didn't hear what happened. By the way, I got my voter registration card. It came in the mail today. We can't change shit unless you vote. So for those who didn't know what happened was, so when my complex and most complexes now, they give you a piece of paper and you go and you scan and you pay your rent, right? Well, we only have people in our office maybe like from like 8 to 12 and then they leave, right? But that's the time I'm logged in at work, at home, and sometimes I get away and I'll go over there early to see what they got going on. So I went by there last week, I think Thursday. Went in there, said, Happy New Year. And whatever. And being that I pay my rent online, I was just checking, say, make sure that they got my rent. Because I pay my rent sometimes at Walmart, sometimes at Walgreens. We can pay CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. We have different places you can pay. And me and my mom, we have the same identical. Let me see, do I have it in here? I don't have it in here, but it's just like a little code. It's like a little thing you scan, you pay the rent. You pay cash, pay the rent. I go in the office. I told you I don't have enough. I need more of this. And I said, just wanted to make sure my rent was paid. Whatever. And they said, well, what apartment are you in? And I told them what apartment I was in, right? It's so good. The manager says, oh, they haven't paid rent in 3 months. So I told her, well, let me go across here. Let me go ahead and get my receipts. So I go, I find the receipts, but she's like, wait, I gotta go, and you can come by tomorrow. Okay. I found all the receipts except one, and that was for December. But I called Walgreens and they said, oh yeah, you can come up here. As long as you got that code, we can give you the printout. I said, okay. So I'm looking at the paper. The paper, I'll give you an example. So like this is the paper, right? On the other side is my mom's name of her well, not her complex, but the company that she pays to. On this side is Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Kroger's, the little scanner where you pay. So I was just looking on this side, and I turned it over, and I was like, oh shit. I've been paying my mama's rent for the last 3 months. So, but here's the problem. So, you ain't gonna come and tell me I'm a month behind? I ain't never known nobody that you get a month behind besides them putting something on your door, right? Never putting nothing on my door. She said, I called you. And I said, what number did you have? She had the wrong number. That's the same number I had when I moved in here. Now imagine if I was laying in here dead, unalive, and you're gonna wait a month? You called, you couldn't get through, come to tell me you don't put nothing on my door? So I called my mom's complex, talked to her manager. She said, oh yeah, I was wondering what was going on with your mom. I thought y'all was just paying, when you're paying rent, they don't care. They don't care how much you put, they don't care nothing. They just thought it was extra money, right? And so she wasn't really trying because she don't even know me. She's new, so she don't even know me. The lady that moved me in, she's at another complex. They own like 4 or 5 complexes here. So we found out where the money was at. And so my mom's apartment complex lady said, we got to send a check to your mom because it's her rent. No problem. No problem. So my money that I was saving for a car, I had to use that to pay rent. Well, it's okay. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back. And I'm gonna put that money up, and then we're gonna be back to where we was at. Yeah, but I think they're probably gonna fire her because I talked to the manager who got me in here, that approved me or whatever. Well, she didn't approve me, but she was the manager at the time. And she said, yeah, if I had been there, that never would have happened. Well, and they took off the late fees too. I didn't have to pay the late fees either. So, but that was just God protecting me because I'm always looking after my mom and stuff. Because anybody else, they would have been evicted. Yep. Anybody else would have been, they would have got a notice. They would have got a notice on the door. But I think they're gonna fire her. And by the way, I locked myself out of my apartment last night. I had a doctor's appointment today. And the man who picked me up is the man who picked me up the other day. I had to rush to my mom's house yesterday because we had a little incident going on. And when I got home last night, I couldn't get in. Now, I have the gate code to get into the building, but I couldn't get in. I don't know what I did with the key. They let me in last night because I had a key in here. This is the key I left. The Uber driver that picked me up today, he said, you left your key in my car yesterday. So there we have it. So tonight, we're going to do a makeup tutorial. I haven't done those in a while. And we're going to do a show. Maybe. It just depends. I fly out Friday to go to, excuse me, Dallas to perform Sunday. Why are you going Friday? Just to get away. I live in a small town. I hate it here, so I just need to get away. I tell you, God is so good. I mean, I never would thought that I would ever be flying for free because, like, but when you touch people's lives through your life that you're living, it could come back and, be a blessing to you. So this young man who I've been knowing since he was like 18, and I had to have been in my 30s or maybe 40s when I met Corey. And he just, I wasn't asking to be on his flights or anything like that. I hit him up one day and I was just asking questions about future flights. Because I wanted my mom to go see her last dying relative, oldest dying relative. She didn't get a chance to go see her because the weather was too bad in Ohio. He thought I was stuck somewhere. I said, no, I was just asking, what it would cost, whatever. How much it costs, what's the deal, whatever. He was like, oh, I was trying to get you home. I said, well, since you're trying to get me home, can you put me on your flight? He said, yeah. So he put me on there, which is a blessing, because I live 3 hours outside of Dallas, and on the way out of here is bus or Greyhound or driving. So that worked out perfect. So, unless that money comes before I leave, I'm probably do a show tonight, then do one Thursday, just to have my hotel room money. Guess how much my room is, y'all, for the days I'm being in Dallas. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, $130. That's it. Yep. 130. That's that Marriott discount, baby. But I tell you, I wish I had, you know what? I want to go stay in the Marriott for like a month. I'm trying to become a platinum member. But when you become titanium is what you want. Right now, I'm a gold member, and the only rewards they get, you can upgrade if they have something. Bitch, let me tell you what titanium get. I'm gonna look it up. Anybody out there a titanium member? Let me tell you what titanium get. I'm gonna pull it up. First of all, okay, so like me, one thing I do like about being a platinum, oh, they are. They are. You're absolutely right. What I like about being a gold member is they do let me check out at 2 o'clock. But when I was platinum, I could check out at 4. I'm trying to get back to that. So I may have to here in my hometown, I might have to stay a couple of, even though I'm not there, may stay a week in a hotel, because you can get a room. I can get a room here for $45 a night, just to rack up my points. Because I'm trying to get back to platinum. I really want to be titanium, but you have to travel a lot to be. Baby, titanium, them girls, they check out the next day. I'm gonna look up and see what platinum gets first. I don't mind being platinum because the 4 o'clock checkout is the T, bitch. Okay, I'm like, are you checking out? Yes, at 4 o'clock, honey. Okay, let's see okay. What do the platinum get for the Marriott Bon Voyage?
Marriott Bonvoy Platinum members receive many benefits, including a 50% point bonus. They also get enhanced room upgrades, even to suites, plus lounge access and a welcome gift. Other perks are priority late checkout and an annual choice benefit after 50 nights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they get automatic elite status, you get earned 5 free nights. Let me see here. 50% bonus points, enhanced room upgrade. I remember one time when I was platinum, I stayed in a courtyard and they just had a regular courtyard room, and I said, can I upgrade? They said, sure. Gave me a sweet bitch. I said, okay. And I do like the executive lounge access, but that's usually like at a larger hotel because the courtyards don't have lounge accesses. Maybe like the larger Marriotts or maybe the Sheratons, because Marriott runs Sheraton too. So you get a welcome gift. Child, I don't want no gift. Bitch, give me points. I don't need a gift. The gift is me is laying in this bed. And of course, the 4 p.m. checkout. Yeah, so I'm trying to get back to that platinum status. Mm-hmm. Now, why gotta hit the like button? What's the tea? Let's see what platinum gets. What do platinum members get with the Marriott?
Marriott Platinum members receive a 50% point bonus, room upgrades, including suites, and a welcome.
No. What do titanium members get with the Marriott?
Titanium members receive many benefits, such as a 75% points bonus and guaranteed late checkout at 4 p.m. They also get lounge access with breakfast, better room upgrades, including suites, and a welcome gift. Plus, there's a 48-hour room guarantee and potential United Airlines status.
I was told they get to check out the next day. Mm-hmm. This ain't 4 p.m., but I thought it said the next day. 48-hour guaranteed availability. Mm-hmm. Oh, they do give you enhanced. Penny, you can drop people when they Penny, you can block people when they say stuff like that. I thought titanium they let you stay out. I thought they let you check out the next day. Oh yeah, no, you check out at 4. Okay. You would think. Hi. Hello, Canada. Yeah, you would think that being a platinum, you'd think they would let you. Instead of 4, 6, you know. I don't think there's anything after titanium. I think that's it. Yeah. But I enjoyed being a gold member. You know, I like checking out at 2. I don't mind. I really want to check out at, you know. Honey, I'll be in Dallas this weekend. I'm performing this Sunday. I'm performing this Sunday at the Liquid Zoo. $2:00. Free to get in. I will be there. The Liquid Zoo is located off of Maple. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. Y'all ain't seen me in years, so bring them hundreds. So, I got my voter registration card, and I'm gonna tell y'all. These ICE raids are not about illegal people in the States. These ICE raids are about black and brown. So you mean to tell me they don't have light-skinned races? Well, the lighter races, the white folks from Canada, from all these other countries that are fair-skinned white folks, they hadn't overstayed their visas. China, Russia. This country has always been about race. It's always been about race. I need to talk to God. I need God to fix it. At first, I disagreed with my mama when she said God put Trump in office. I don't think God did. I think evil did and sin. But they say God is in control of everything, so you can look at it how you want to look at it. But now that he's in office, I'm glad, because now we can see how they really, we already knew how they felt about us, but now we can really see how they felt about us. This whole country for years have been based on race. Can I just say this? This is not to, showing us the evil, And this is not to good white people, this is to the racist white people. Bitch, y'all just can't take us. Bitch, y'all are inferior to us. Y'all just can't take us. Y'all scared of us. For what? We don't try to be better than y'all. We try to be equal. But apparently we got something y'all don't like. Apparently we got something that's making y'all mad. And bitch, y'all can't take us. Bitch, y'all had tried to destroy us with slavery, Jim Crow. We still a strong people. You still ain't broke us yet. This is what makes me mad. This young generation voting for Trump. See, a lot of these young people, you know what they need, y'all? They just need a trip to the Civil Rights Museum. They just need to take a. Let me tell you something. When I lived in Atlanta, maybe the ants need to walk over the bridge. What's that bridge in Alabama? The Prentice Bridge. I can't remember how you pronounce it, but they need to take a walk over that bridge. Some people just need reality check, and this also goes to these young motherfucking thugs out here killing their own people. They just killed a boy in Dallas, young rapper, up and coming, just killing. We just killing one another. They don't believe that Black Lives Matter because y'all motherfuckers killing one another. Y'all been killing each other since Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And you worry about homosexuals? Let me know when the last time you heard about two country western singers fighting, killing each other. The country western singers are doing duets together and raising money for the homeless. And then you got the baddies. I saw the video, the homosexuals fighting each other. Stupid. I got to bring my phone up. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm done eating. I got to bring my phone up. Give me one. Sorry about that. Yeah, so why the fuck would I watch baddies? Why would I watch that mess? That's trash. And you know, and it's trash, and it's just like I to be honest with you, I didn't like Jerry Springer, even though he had a lot of. See, this is what I tell people. When it's the older white people fight, we're not concerned about them. We're concerned about our race, because when we fight, they make it be out to more than what it is. You know, they blow it up before they blow up the fight with the white folks fighting one another. You know what I mean? A lot of these young people, listen, I was watching this slavery movie the other night, and this is why they want to get rid of slavery. Can you imagine your family is standing in front of a white man, the master, and you asking this man, master, please, master, don't sell me. You sold my sister. Oh, I don't want to start crying. I think a lot of these young people, they need a reality check. They need to see where we come from. And they wouldn't be killing one another. They wouldn't be trying to hurt one another. We'd be trying to build each other up. I know everybody don't always get along. But this music and these shows is making it bad for us. And they think this is the way. This is not the way. When I saw that, it was some movie, it was on something. And when I saw how they were begging and asked not to be separate from their families and stuff like that, that shit right there, that shit go deep. And they want to erase our past and our history. You can't. But they trying to. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. When people say, well, did you hear about the Black Lives Matter people? They stole all the money. It don't motherfucking matter, baby, because Black Lives Matter still fucking matter. I don't give a fuck how much money they stole. Black lives still do matter, baby. Just as I said, oh, the church, the church, the church, the church, the church, the church. Preacher still, secretary still, treasure still from church, but God is still real. They don't change nothing. They don't change nothing. He's still real. But I think a lot of these young people, I remember, and I was going to say this while ago and I forgot, that when I lived in Atlanta, sometimes when I get depressed and I just needed a way out, I would go sit on Martin Luther King's steps. And I think about what I was going through was nothing compared to what they went through. And well, you used to be able to go sit on the steps until the crazy bitch tried to burn down the house, you know. But a lot of days I would go and just sit there and I would cry. And I would say, what I'm going through is nothing. It's nothing compared to what King and people from the civil rights movement went through. And they fought hard for us to be able to get a voter registration card. And people kill me when they say, oh, I don't want to vote. The Democrats are this, the Democrats that. I understand the Democrats are not perfect. I understand that. But just imagine if everybody sit back and don't say, if we have an excuse to say, oh, I ain't going to vote because they don't do it. And I understand the Democrats haven't done a lot of things they should have done. But you got three choices. You have the independent voters, and then you have Republicans, and you have Democrats. That's it. This is how it's set up. And imagine all black people said we ain't gonna vote at all. Can you imagine what they would do to us if we didn't have a Jasmine Crockett, Al Sharpton, and all these people that imagine if we didn't have nobody standing up for us. They would do whatever they want to us. It'd be nothing you can do about it. But I hate that he's in the office, but I'm glad he's in the office because now y'all see. Now y'all see. And then, and now a lot of folks are turning against him now. Marjorie Taylor Greene, a lot of these folks are turning against him now. He gonna do all the damage he can until midterms. They say he trying to cause a bunch of shit so we don't have to vote during the midterm. Oh no, bitch, we voting for the midterms. I don't give a damn what you got going on, girl. But let me tell y'all something. White America, white racist America. Can you imagine if this had been Obama? Oh, Obama would have been arrested. Obama would have been arrested, tried and everything else, and put in prison. Right. I remember when I did the Bill Cunningham show and when I did Maury Povich show, I told him I'm not going out like that. Nope. I'm not finna be fighting and doing all this shit when I'm not doing all that. You're not finna make me look bad on TV. And nobody with me, and we didn't do it. It was a very nice, positive show. But I just think a lot of these young people, and some old, especially these older black men and women voting for Trump, they had that lady down there in Virginia. When I went to Virginia for Columbus Day weekend, when I was down there, they was talking about, Virginia governor's race. It was a black woman. That bitch didn't even try. That white lady wore her ass out. She stuffed a hole in her, honey. But I think if some of these people would just take a trip to the King Center. The King Center is very emotional. I don't care how many, even the church, I don't care how many times I went to that church, I would just be in tears. Just to think how evil people were. Just to think how, and as black people, baby, we should be so together. We should be loving on one another like, girl, you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. When y'all thinking about Martin Luther King, do not ever, don't ever think. Oh, let me just say this: Martin Luther King was the speaker. Okay, Martin Luther. First of all, this is not about terrorists. This is about racism. They ain't got nothing to do with terrorists. We're talking about racism in America. So let's leave the terrorists out of this and let's talk about this racist ass country. For those who did not know, and I'm mad at the Martin Luther King Center, they need to be read because every year y'all talk about Martin Luther King. We know he had a dream. We know he was a great man of God, and God used him to do what he had to do. People kid me. You know, he cheated on career. Ain't no any person that the Lord used was not perfect, not even Moses. When he told Moses to take the Ten Commandments and take them down there, what did Moses do? He did the total opposite, baby. He took the tablets, he said, and he threw them down. And bitch, he saw the burning bush, okay? He was closer to God than anybody else, if you believe in the Bible. I'm not talking to those who don't believe. Don't come on here talking about, that ain't true, God ain't. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the believers. So no man is perfect. But let me say this. Please not forget buy it, Rustin. Yeah, I would like to go to, I'm actually going to be in Alabama. I'm going to be in Huntsville. When I come back from Houston, Dallas, I'm flying into Huntsville. And so I don't know how far do I have to go through Montgomery to go there? I'm going to see if I can get my cousin Desi to take me there because I like to see it. But don't sleep on Buy It Rustin. Buy It Rustin. I was looking at something online. These two gay guys, they have a church in Atlanta. They call Vision Church. That's the church that what's his name? Jamal Bryant. He went and he apologized to them for the hate and stuff that they had been getting. He didn't apologize to them. He wasn't approving their gay lifestyles. He was just apologizing, for the hate and all the people saying bad things about them or whatever the case may be. And I said in the comments to all the people that were saying, "Oh, they're gonna bust hell wide open." Well, maybe so, but God uses gays. He uses straight. He uses ordinary people. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Did he not use Buy It Rustin, who was an openly gay man who sat right next to Martin Luther King and opened up he was the one who spoke before. Let me pull it up. God don't care if you gay or straight. He's gonna use you if ain't nobody else. If somebody else can't do it, he'll get somebody else to do it for you. And then he'll deal with your sin later. Yeah. People don't believe that. That's what I say. And y'all on here judging gays and stuff because, well, okay, all right. You don't believe in two men being together, that's fine. But Buy It Rustin is a prime example that God can use anybody. Anybody. And a lot of folks don't even know that Buy It Rustin was the main, as my mama said, the main ringleader in the civil rights movement, an openly gay man. Yeah, he used a donkey, okay? This lady had preached a sermon one time. It was so funny. Y'all probably heard it before, where she said, God wants to use your ass, but she was talking about a donkey. That shit was so crazy. So let me see. Buy It Rustin. Did anybody
Buy It Rustin.
Anybody on here didn't know about Buy It Rustin? Buy It Rustin? Anybody on here that don't know about Buy It Rustin? Did anybody on here not know that it was an openly gay man to actually put the March on Washington together? Anybody on here didn't know that? And I don't want to bring up his sexuality. I'm just letting people know that it don't matter. God can use anybody to do his work. Anybody not know that? If you didn't know, push 1. So I'm going to show you. Oh, you saw the movie. Okay. I'm going to show y'all who spoke at the March on Washington before King spoke? And who asked for this? Who asked for that? Who asked for this? Who asked for that? He asked for all of this. Okay. If you didn't know about Buy It, Rustin, push 1. Okay. If you didn't, okay. Okay, I told you. But those who didn't know about Buy It, Rustin, didn't know that it was an openly gay man who actually asked for this for Black America, this for Black America, that for Black America. And, okay. So I'm going to show y'all. Okay. That's why when people tell me, oh, you're gay and that you just using that as an excuse. I can do whatever I want to. God can use anybody. Anybody. Okay. I'm going to show you. Okay, let's turn this around. I want y'all to listen, okay? There's Buy It right here. That's him. That's him. And there's Martin. But let's see who spoke first.
You are a precious little thing. You really are.
This year marks the 60th anniversary of the historic March on Washington. And while we recall the images and the impact, we may not remember some of those who helped turn the dream into reality. Which brings us to Bayard Rustin and Martha Teichner.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivering his I Have a Dream speech. The sea of peaceful people, 250,000, black and white together. Say March on Washington, this is the snapshot history has saved from that August day in 1963. Now, look there, the man just behind Dr. King. He's Bayard Rustin. Who, you say? Bayard Rustin, the strategist who organized the march. A singular, transformative moment for the civil rights movement.
The first demand is that we have effective civil rights legislation, no compromise, no filibuster.
At the end of the march, he read a list of demands. But who remembers? Today, it's as if his name has been erased.
What do you say?
Everybody needs to know who this man is. He should be taught in every school.
George C. Wolfe is trying to make that happen. How do you think we should regard Bayard Rustin?
As an American hero who not only contributed heavily to one of the most significant, peaceful demonstrations that this has ever happened in this country, but a man who also wrote the book on how to stage such an event. Lord, I hope and pray they come today.
Wolfe is the director of Rustin. A producer of the film is Higher Ground, former President and First Lady Barack and Michelle Obama's production company.
Our new offices. The third floor is uninhabitable, so we'll be all on top of each other down here.
In theaters this week, on Netflix, November 17th, the film stars Coleman Domingo as Bayard Rustin.
We are going to put together the largest peaceful protest in the history of this nation.
It tells the story behind the march. Officially, the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. This was the real office where Rustin and a small staff pulled the march together in less than 2 months. The Harlem brownstone called the Utopia Neighborhood Clubhouse.
Bayard was the real general here, and he acted like a general, telling us all what to do.
Okay, so you just got some history from PT. So when somebody tell me, oh, you're gay, you can't do this, you can't do that, I say, well, you better go read up on Bayard Rustin. I can do whatever I want to do. Hold on, y'all. I can do whatever I want to do. And it's a shame that the King Center does not acknowledge him. It's sad. But that's why I try my best to remind everybody that, and it's not about him being gay, but when people try to throw it in my face, oh, you're gay, you're this, and you're gay that, oh, girl, that's in your mind. I can do whatever I want to. I can do whatever I want to in life. So go and read up on him. He was a great guy. And what I liked about, and this is the reason why I tell a lot of people why I think Martin Luther King, well, I think why a lot of gays go to Atlanta. That's one of the reasons why I think, because they knew, hey Selena, they knew that King was, he was probably gay friendly. He was cool. He probably didn't agree with it, but and so here's the deal. No, they don't acknowledge him. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, but I do. That's why I bring him up. That's why I bring him up, so people don't know. Yeah, and a lot of people didn't know about him, and my mom didn't know about him, and she was shocked when I told her. Yeah, God used Martin Luther King to do the speech, but he used Bayard Rustin to put it together. Him and that lady. Bayard was the main ringleader. And there was, if you watch the movie, I don't think the movie's still on Netflix or not. It might be, but in the movie, okay. So what happened was he was running shit, like Bayard was running shit, right? He also put the Christian leadership form together too, y'all. The Christian leadership, yeah, he put that, the Southern Christian leadership, he put that together too. So there was a part in the movie. So then there was a part in the movie where, okay, so it had got out it had got out that it had got out that by Rustin was, so the FBI was pulling up his past because he was doing such great work. So the FBI pulled up his past and found out he was in a park with a man one time and got arrested for that, stuff like that. And so they pretty much told him, well, if you don't get rid of Bayard, then we're going to tell everybody that Martin Luther King and him was having sex. So they really didn't have a choice but to kind of put him to the side, right? But in the movie, if you watch the Bayard Rustin movie, which was on Netflix, and I don't know if it's still on there came a time when Martin stood up for him. And they said, well, did you know this about Bayard? Did you know this about Bayard Rustin? This, that. He was in the park. He got arrested for being with a man in the park and and all this kind of stuff. But Martin Luther King said, I don't give a two. He didn't say it like this, but I don't care what y'all put up on this man. I know this man, and I know what this man has done and what this man has taught me, and I'm standing by him. And that's why I believe in my heart that a lot of gays are or that's why a lot of gay people were flocking to Atlanta, because even Coretta Scott King, she spoke at the gay pride parades and stuff like that. I don't think Coretta Scott King approved of gay marriage. I don't think she approved Martin either approved of gay people being together. But they were looking at their civil rights and their rights to be who they want to be and love who they want to love. That's what it's all about. Yeah. So yeah, Bayard Rustin, y'all please pass it on. Let him know that Bayard Rustin was the man who was behind the March on Washington, and Martin Luther King knew he was gay, honey. Okay, I didn't know this, y'all. I didn't know that Gavin Newsom pardoned Bayard Rustin. He pardoned him. I didn't even know that. And President Obama gave his partner, who was, I don't know if he's still living now, but gave Bayard Rustin's partner the Medal of Freedom, whatever. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, there you have it. So y'all vote. This is not about you know criminals. And I agree that we don't need to have people in this country that's not here. Oh, sorry. I agree that we don't need to have people in this country that's here illegally and they should be here the right way. I agree with that. But they just arrested anybody. Let me tell y'all something. I'm getting ready to go to Dallas. Bitch, I got my voter registration card. I got my birth certificate on me. I got my driver license on me. You know, cause these motherfuckers, they looking at your skin color. Because you just don't never know. You just gotta be careful to be careful, and watch yourself because somebody keep calling this phone number, and this is my fake number. This is my fake phone, so I don't know how they call it that number. But anyway, so I just want to share that with y'all. I'm about to watch the news. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial tonight, and then I'm gonna do a show. This depends. What's today? Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, I wish they stopped calling me. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Child, if the ICE agents stop me, girl, they gonna be like, we got the wrong person. I'm like, girl, what's the tea? Miss C, girl, I'm gonna do a show, girl. What's the tea, honey? Hey, girl, what's the tea? I mean, one time the police stopped me. I was so feminine. I was like, oh, they said, oh, we got the wrong person. I'm gonna start at 8 o'clock. I tell you, it always worked, baby. That's what I used to do when I used to work in the clubs. I said, y'all, let me tell y'all what you do. If you're a masculine gay man and you walking down the street and the police try to stop you, or they see you, that's all you got to do. If you're walking down the street and you walking normal, it helps if you got a bag on your shoulder, and you walking normal, you walking down the street, and the police rolling up on you, bitch. Put your hand right here with your purse and go like this. Hey, officer, how you doing? They be like, that ain't who we looking for. That's not who we looking for, baby. Just be like, hey. Baby, the police gonna get whoop. They gonna keep going, honey. Okay. Bitch, I done did it a many a nights. Okay. Baby, many a nights I'll be walking and the police see me, honey. And I get to switching and twirling, honey. Be like, that ain't who we looking for. Trust me, it works. Lord, this damn phone. Hold on, y'all. No, man, they're like, that ain't who we looking for, baby. That's not the one we looking for. So anyway, so yeah, I thought I wiped this thing off. It still look dirty. What's the tea? It still look dirty. But yeah, baby, you better put a switch to that walk, honey. How you doing? So, yeah, let's go live tonight. I might do the show, I might not. Because what I do is if I'm doing my makeup tutorial and I make some tips, then I'll do the show, then I'll come back and do the other show. I sure hope my money come before I go out of town because I really don't feel like doing a motherfucking show, but I don't want to take a chance and, and whatever the case may be. Because like I said, I fly free. My room is only $130 for those 4 nights and then whatever. But I'll be all right. I'll be good. Hopefully my money come. I'm hoping my money come. Because for those who didn't get the tea, honey, the girls, according to the reports, my rent wasn't paid in 3 months, but it was paid. I was just paying my mom's rent because we had the scan. I had the code mixed up with my mom's, but they sent in the check, but I don't know how long it's gonna be before the check is here. So we'll see. But if not, I'll be fine. I could actually stay at my son's house if push come to shove. But probably I'll be all right. I'm get a room. Stay there, and I know I'm taking all my stuff with me, so I'm still gonna be doing my other shows and stuff when I go to Dallas. All right, I gotta show y'all this one more time for those who didn't see it. How many of those out here watching me didn't see the TV that I bought? Anybody watching me didn't see the TV that I bought? I have to share this with y'all because I'll be telling y'all, do not sleep on the Goodwill. Oh, baby, the walk works. Trust me, it works. Okay, so please don't sleep on the Goodwill, y'all. And the reason why I show this, I'm not showing off. I just want to tell y'all the good things that you can get from the Goodwill. I got two TVs, but this is the main one I want to show y'all. First of all, look how skinny it is. It's an LG. It's one of these TVs you point it. You see, it's got the little pointer thing. I don't know what you got. The wand. I think they call it a wand. Yeah. So look, it's got all this Hulu. Here, let me sit over here. You got Hulu, Paramount, Prime, Netflix, Good, Google Play, movies, LG channels, Sling TV goes all the way down, TV, and then you got Pluto TV. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, that's what you call it. Yeah, the that's it, OLED. Yes, and look, y'all, this TV was $150 fucking dollars. And here's the only thing that was wrong with it. Let me show you. It's got a little line in it right here. That's it. That was the only thing wrong with it. That little line right there. That's it. And when I looked it up online, guess how much this bitch costs? This is 65 inch. This bitch was online. Oh, you can't? Oh, let me see. Oh, but see, this will have the voice thing in there. Let me see if it'll let me pull it up. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Oh, she popped up. There she go. She popped up. Yeah, she popped up. There she go right there. Yeah, she popped up. Man, I'm trying to get it to, it ain't doing nothing. Hold on. Maybe I gotta give it time to. Oh, that's what it is. It's the LG Thin Q. Oh, click episode. Okay, hold on. I must be doing something wrong. Oh, but that's Pluto TV, but still, it's still, yeah. Oh, okay. There's some other stuff right here too. Do you have to pay for that? Okay. Oh, you gotta pay. Some of these you gotta pay for. Yeah. But yes, this bitch got everything on here. She got the Netflix. She got the Prime. Yep. Yeah, you're right. It's a very expensive TV. Yeah. $150 at the Goodwill. What is this right here? What is this right here? What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Got the guide right here. Pull up the guide. I think they call this the wand. So you got all this stuff here. Yeah. Let's see. We go back. And I'm not a TV person, y'all, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm going to be watching some TV. But I just need another stand for it. Yeah, I need, yeah, see, look at all this stuff on here. Look at all this shit. An Apple TV, which I don't have an Apple phone. Oh, you can't. Well, I'm still learning how to use this thing. I mean, I like the news, so, and I watched the football game the other night. I saw when the Texans beat the shit out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oops, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. So I watched that, and it was nice. You know, I just need a bigger stand. I want a higher stand. You know, I just need a higher stand for it. Yeah. But other than that, but I got to be careful when I move it because it's so fucking thin. It's fucking thin as hell. Yeah, maybe they do, but I still got a good deal for $150. Okay, that's just a given. I got a damn good deal for $150. I wouldn't even got this for $150 in the fucking Goodwill. You know what I mean? At the pawn shop. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have got this at the pawn shop for $150. Yeah, it was. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to watch the local news. But see, this is what you got to do. You gotta make sure that you oh, it's not showing. There you go. Say, well, it's not showing clear. It's that. You got to make sure, and it's fucking loud as shit. Like, yeah, you have to. Let's see. Yeah. No, first of all, I'm not gonna put it on my wall because these are new apartments, and I don't want to, mess up these walls. So I'm just gonna put it on a higher. But see, I was looking at the back of this, and I don't see how you hang it. I guess, oh, this is the hanging thing right here. Yeah, but I wouldn't do it. I'll let somebody professional do it, but I don't want to mess up my walls. So I'm just gonna put it on the. Yeah, and you know what? They got Amazon Music and all that stuff on here. So yeah. Yeah, they got Amazon Music and stuff on here. So thank God I don't have children, okay? Because baby, yeah, it's just thin. Like you fucking barely move it. Look at that. That shit is crazy. Whew. But I'm blessed. God is good. I was able to get that TV. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I'm about to watch the news. And I guess I'm gonna talk with y'all later on, okay? All right, I'm about to let my windows down. It's starting to get dark. Y'all come back and see the show. Come back and bring your tips. And come see the show. Come see the makeup tutorial. And come check out the show, okay? I need to raise $200 tonight. I know I can. And then maybe I need to raise another 100 the next day, and then I'm headed out to Dallas, okay? And I won't be going live when I do the show, but I will go live, but I'm not gonna show y'all the whole show. Hey, how you doing, baby? Probably about 8 o'clock. No, I'll probably start the makeup tour at 7. Then if I make some money on doing the makeup tour, then I'll do the show at 8 o'clock, something like that. Cause my regular show starts at 10. So if I can do the makeup between 7, 8, and 9, then do the show at 10, that'd be perfect. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm about to watch the local news, and I guess, I guess I will talk with y'all later on. Be good and be blessed. See y'all later. Bye-bye.